Alright, so I wanted to do an update to the no crime stat Vaughn missions in 4.0.2. It does still work. The tactic has to be just a little bit different, at least for the Daymar portion of it. I have tested in the asteroid belt, and I'm getting mixed results. But in the Daymar mission, everything seems to be working good. You just got to do it a little bit different. And so right now, I've got a mission. If I can figure out where I'm going there, right? So we're going to do, this is the troublesome task, pays the 118,000, and we're going to do kill homeboy traveling near the wreck site at Daymar. So we're going to go over there, and I'm going to show you how this works. I did one last night. I finally got back over here to test it out. I've been in Pyro doing the supply or die missions, and I got me a new set of VKBs joysticks that I've been trying to get set up and dialed in the way that I want them, and I've got that done now. So I figured I'd come back over here and try this. I did one last night with both the asteroid and Daymar, with the way that I thought that it needed to be done after the update, because I tested it once when the 4.0.2 first came out and it didn't work. But when I saw what happened, it kind of gave me clues of what I needed to do. So last night I did it, and it worked. So I'm gonna demo.
Quantum travel engaged.
Alright, and so again, I'm just gonna approach this like we normally would. Switch to scan mode so I don't have to hear all the beeping. My headset volume down just a hair. Got some trash right there. Do our scan. There's the one guy, the second guy, third guy. Alright, so they're all flying around. Okay, so 3. Or at least 2. Maybe this guy is a little bit further out, I guess. There he is. Okay, so all 3 of those are moving around. Where's the main target guy? Right there. And he's moving around too. So we're gonna go scan these dudes. My precision mode isn't working on my stick, which I'll fix here in a little while. Try not to smash into this asteroid. Over here and see what this guy's got. 7 clicks out. Again, obviously I won't be stealing anything from these guys because they don't have anything to steal. We'll just scan him up, see what he's got. Okay. And I'm still learning my sticks. So he's got Terranite and gasping weevil eggs. Let's go check out these other yahoos. Again, you can see everybody's still moving. Oh, hell, let's get this guy. He's closer. Get up on him. Scan him. Alright, scanned, and the constellations are broke, so he doesn't have anything. So I'm not even gonna bother to scan that. Let's scan that reclaimer though. Where did he go? No. No. We're here. Right there. Get up on them. Scan. I turn the chat off. So he's got some quartz, neon, iron, Terranite, gold. Okay, so let's check it. And so switch back into QT mode. See if I can't find Crusader. That's yellow. And you want to jump away, like not just to the moon. You got to get far out. We're going to go to comm array. Actually, we're just going to go straight to Crusader. That should be good.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum
Okay,
travel
we're straight to Crusader. Just going to do a 180. And again, being that it's line of sight from here, we're going to just jump straight to the... If that's it. I don't know if that's it or not. We're going to try it. Yeah,
Quantum
looks like
travel
it.
engaged.
No, that's not it.
Quantum travel
Different one.
complete.
I think that was the one I did before my machine crashed. Either way, come over here.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel
Right.
complete.
Switch us over into scan mode. Alright, there you go. See? Not moving. Not moving. Where'd that third one go? Not moving. So none of those are moving. Where's the main guy at? Okay, so he's still moving. 29, 30 meters a second. But the other three, and again, it might take a little bit more testing, but you can see it still happens. And we'll go up here and shoot the door open on this one just to confirm that it actually works. I'm not going to steal the ship. I'm going to go run around in his ship just to make sure that everything's as it should be. We'll go ahead and switch to the guns. Whew, it's close. Turn our lights on. What am I looking for? Okay, so we're upside down in relation to him. Come up. Where's this? Right there is his air lock. Get up in here. We'll switch to scan mode so I don't accidentally shoot him. So we'll do it about right here. Alright, we'll get out of our seat. I should have opened my doors, but that's fine. I'll do it when I get down there. And so I've tested this one once or twice now, and that's been the case where some of them will stop and some of them won't. Alright, make sure I've got my helmet on good. And again, I'm carrying the same loadout with basically a tractor beam, a max lift tractor beam. I've got a custodian this time, which again is an energy weapon. So I don't know if it matters whether it's ballistics or energy not, but the times it's worked for me, I'm using some sort of an energy weapon. All right, so we're at the door. Doesn't open by default, so we get right up on this thing. Start blasting. And he hasn't moved yet. He's still just sitting here, as far as I can tell. Doors open. Nobody's engaged my ship. Okay. Alright, we're in. And so the problem with this, with the reclaimer is this right here. You see how the elevator doesn't engage? I can't call that elevator, and without that elevator, you can't even get to the stuff in there. And so what I was saying in my other video is I would right now have my alt account or a friend in the C2 there, and have them go ahead and leave and jump to, you know, wherever Arc Corp, and then somewhere in between just jump out of QT, and then when I steal this ship, I would just jump straight to them in the middle of nowhere, so that the spying eye is not there, and we can do what we need to do to the ship without catching the crime stat. And so the key to that is here, you don't shoot the dude in the brain, because that's a homicide. Crime stat 3, you're going, you know, to jail, prison. Whereas if you hold down your weapon selector and do unarmed combat, I can beat that dude up and knock him out, which is just like a battery, and it's a crime stat 1, which you can just pay off, no problem. And then hop in that seat real quick, and I've noticed that as soon as you get in that seat after knocking him out, the other ships are going to engage. And so you got to be quick, because they're going to light you up. And so immediately, you know, you got to hit QT and get out of there, because again, they're going to get you. And then again, you quantum over to wherever your buddy's at, or however you're going to do it. And then once you get there, he's still alive at that point, but you can get out of the seat, go out the way you came in, get back into the C2, and then just soft death the ship. Aim at the engines or whatever, but basically blow the ship up to a soft death level. And then at that point, once you've done that, all of the doors and everything works. And so the elevator included, so that when you do that, you just come back aboard the ship. I like to go up to the pilot seat and then tell it to open all the doors, and then that way the ramp in the back opens and everything, so you know it's going to work. But you see, I can't call that. And then that's it. And then then you go to the salvage processing, get all that stuff, and being that there's no gravity, what I do is I'll take it and carefully move it into the elevator and push it all the way up to the top of the elevator, and then that way it's just out of the way. And then I'll go down to the cargo storage area and any other place you think there might be cargo at in there, and do the same thing. Just push it all up to the top, and the gravity keeps the elevator keeps gravity. And so as you get on the elevator, you'll fall basically and attach to the elevator, so it's just like you're standing there. And at that point, you use the control panel and tell it to exit the ship, which sends the elevator out of the bottom of that thing, and then you can just use your tractor beam to pull everything down. Have your C2 pull up right there by it, pull your loot out, throw it into the C2, and away you go. It's just that simple. And then I would be willing to bet you, I don't know for sure, because again, I haven't tested it fully, but I'm willing to bet you that if we were to jump away, like let's just say these were all three C2s or whatever, or caterpillars or something, and so I've done this, I've looted all the stuff, and I could jump away and then come back, or maybe jump to wherever you're going to sell your stuff at, offload it, and then come back, and there's a chance that the ship that was still moving isn't still moving now. And so I don't know what determines that, but that's that. And so there you go. And so it does still kind of work, whereas before I know all four of them would stop moving. So far, that's not the case. Again, this is exactly how I've seen it. Usually it's the main target keeps moving. And again, I haven't ever taken the time to loot anything, jump away, and then come back and see if the main target actually will stop moving too. So that's something you could try on your own, but the process does still kind of work.
A journey worth taking. Systems on. Shields
All right,
off.
we got our target back. And let's
Quantum travel engaged.
hopefully we get some goodies. Okay, so it's just right here in front of me.
Systems off. Crusader Industries. A journey worth taking. Systems on.
So this one should work because I'm coming in like above it this time directly, versus here they fire, 12 kilometers. There's homeboy right there. Let's see. So he's standing still. What is that? That's a deemer. Stop. No, wait. Okay, and so these guys should,
Shields on.
of course, and of course. So all three of them are combat ships. But you see, they're all sitting still. Let's see if they're out of atmo, or yeah, out of the atmosphere. Yeah, and they are. Oh, no, wait. That's a... What is that? Oh, snap. Okay. I thought that was... I had 3 constellations here. Yeah, I like that. Scan this puppy up and see what we got. M2. Alright, let's take a gander. A whole bunch of scrap, whole bunch of slam, whole bunch of copper, a little bit of corundum, and 1 weevil egg up in there. Yeah, we're gonna grab all that. Then let me confirm. So that is Constellation Series. Where is this other dude? That's the Deemer. That's the Connie. Okay, so 2 constellations, an M2 and a Redeemer. And you see how the radar altimeter is not on yet. And so chances are, if I go down, we've got a good ways to go before we get there. Yeah, and so we're definitely in space, so we should be able to safely get out of our ship, go in here and loot 30 on this M2, which is what I'm about to do. I'm gonna move over this way. Like so. Pull forward. Am I looking at the top or the bottom of that thing? Can't tell. Turn my lights on. Okay, at the top. Come down. Again, I'm going to test it. I know I feel very, very confident we're high enough, but it can't hurt to
Engines off.
go like that. So we see the engines are off. So that's good.
On.
Let's turn my track IR off. Set our weapons to full power. Set our engines to full power and our shields. Okay. See kind of where I'm at. So I'm a pretty good ways out. Let's pull forward a little more. Nose her up. Like so. Alright, that should be good. And so, see, I think Daymar is a lot easier. It seems to be more consistent. Because again, as long as you're in atmosphere coming to the location, they'll spawn up nice and high for you and just be sitting there. I don't know why I like the red lights, but I do. Yeah, no problems. Got plenty of ammo. Usually it takes like a mag or two to open these back doors on these bigger ships. You see on the Caterpillar, it's like just a handful of bullets. There it goes. All right, while that's coming down, I'm going to reposition the ship. All right, and so there you have it. It's not as easy as it used to be, but it still works. I think the asteroids around Yellow are kind of hit and miss. Trial and error to get them to do what you need them to do. Around Daymar, it seems to be pretty consistent as long as you're well above atmosphere. When you hit that 25-kilometer mark, they'll spawn, they'll be sitting still, and you can go do what you need to do. And so I'm going to go sell all this. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. If you've got any use out of it, feel free to like the video, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. I'll answer any questions that I can. And I appreciate it, and everybody have a good one.